We did a quick audition with him and jumped in the van and went to Hamburg. Everything else was such a buzz, you know, being right in the middle of the naughtiest city in the world at 17 years old. It was kind of exciting. And learning, you know, about, well, there's all the gangsters and there's the transvestites and there's the, you know, it was like that, there's the hookers.
At that time, we were just kids let off the leash, really, come straight from Liverpool to Hamburg. And we were used to these little Liverpool girls, but by the time you got to Hamburg, if you got a girlfriend there, she was likely to be a stripper. She was the only kind of people who were around at the time we were around late at night there. So, I mean, for someone who'd not really had much sex in their lives before, which none of us really had, to be suddenly involved with a sort of hardcore striptease artist, who obviously knew a thing or two about sex, was quite an eye-opener.
In Hamburg, because we had to work 6 or 7 hours a night on stage with no rest, the waiters always had these pills called Preludin. And so the waiters, when they'd see the musicians falling over with tiredness or with drink, they'd give you the pill. You'd take the pill, you'd be talking, you'd sober up. You know, you could work almost endlessly until the pill wore off, then you'd have to have another.
I think that's where we found our style. We developed our style because of this fellow he used to say, you've got to make a show for the people. And he used to come up every night shouting, "Mac Show." So we used to Mac Show, and John used to dance around like a gorilla, and we'd all, you know, knock our heads together and things like that.
Ringo was a professional drummer who sang and performed and had Ringo Starr time, and he was in one of the top groups in Liverpool before we even had a drummer.
Well, Rory and the Hurricanes, they were the first ones in Liverpool who really wanted to get into rock and roll. By the time we all met up in Germany, they were playing one club, we were playing another. They were just great by then. And I used to like, because we used to do long hours, we used to do 12 hours at a weekend between two bands when we ended up on the same club. And so if they had the last set, I'd sort of be semi-drunk and demanding they play slow songs.
We made friends with a lot of people.